Look, I know this video will upset my beloved, dear Xbox, my Xbox fans. Listen, and I'm not trying to to step on anyone's foot. I'm not trying to stir the pot here between ponies and Xbox. Okay, you know, because no matter what I say here will not really make much of a difference to them because they're part of like some sort of a cult, which it is like a cult, honestly. Anyone who's who's a fanboy of anything, remember you belong to a cult. That's what you belong to because you don't want to look at the facts. You just want to look at like what you want to believe in. Well, I'm not here to, you know, be a cheerleader for PlayStation, nor am I here trying to be a cheerleader for Xbox. I'm just here growing my beard and being a independent gamer as I always have been. As I always have been. So, as you can see, Starfield is already out. It's coming out today, April 7th. It hasn't been released yet, but it's scheduled to be released on April 7th, I believe. So, let's see. It's coming out. Let me see. It's already released. It's being released today. Today. So, Starfield. I played it when it came out. Was it 2023? It came out on the Xbox, and when it came out on the Xbox and the PC, it was rough around the edges. It wasn't received that well, considering how much it was hyped by Todd Howard and Phil Spencer. They were just hyping this game so much. And we were all kind of happy that we have Starfield. Hey man, Xbox is back. We got our first party game right here. Little did all the Xbox fans, little did they know that behind the closed doors, even Todd Howard knew that this is not going to be just exclusive to Xbox. This is coming to PlayStation as well. And don't be surprised if this comes out on Nintendo Switch too. I already said that. Don't be surprised if this comes out on Nintendo Switch 2 maybe next year. We'll see, possibly. So, remember how I always said, what's the point of Xbox Series X? Like, I have no regrets that I trade in my Xbox Series X for Nintendo Switch 2. I have zero regret that I trade in my Xbox Series X and Series S for Nintendo Switch for the Nintendo Switch 2. Why? Because I don't need Xbox Series X. What do I need it for? If I can play all of these games between my powerful gaming laptop, which mops the floor with the Xbox Series X and S, if I can play it on my gaming laptop, very powerful gaming laptop, and PlayStation 5, what do I need Xbox Series X for? Oh, but you need it for Game Pass. No, I can use Game Pass with my PC. I can use Game Pass with the cloud. See, but that's the problem. Like you try to bring some facts to Xbox or Xbox fanboys. You try to bring some facts to them, and they completely ignore these facts. Like, dude, I didn't do this. Don't blame me for this, okay? Go talk to Microsoft about this, why they did this, and that, why they made these decisions, why they made a decision to make your Xbox Series X not worth nothing. I mean, I can't see any value in the Xbox Series X. If you guys can tell me what the value is, I'm all ears. But I just don't see what the value is with the Xbox Series X. If you can play this on a PlayStation 5, on a PS5 Pro Enhanced, and who knows, maybe they'll include PlayStation VR 2 capability as well in the future. What is the the purpose of Xbox Series X. If I can play audio games on my powerful gaming laptop connected to my ultra wide screen, what is the purpose of the Xbox Series X? And this is why I said on my previous video regarding this is an Xbox, and Asha Sharma trying to remove the whole slogan, this is an Xbox. Well, guess what, Mrs. Sharma? That's not incorrect. It is correct, because Xbox is everything now. Xbox, it's my gaming laptop. PlayStation 5, it's my Xbox. My Meta Quest 3, it's an Xbox. My tablet, it's an Xbox. Okay, my television, it's an Xbox. All right. So you removing that slogan really doesn't do anything. You can't, remove the facts. You can remove the slogan all you want, but you can't remove the facts. And this is what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm laying out the facts. I have no problem that you are an Xbox fanboy. I have no problem that you have an Xbox Series X. It's your money. Do what you want to do, man. It's a free country. Buy what you want to buy. Do what you want to do. It's your life. It's your money. Buy whatever the hell you want to buy. I'm not here to tell you how to live. I'm not here to tell you what to buy and what to do with your money. I'm simply laying out the facts. And the Xbox fanboys, they don't want to hear these facts. And then they got mad at me. No, you don't understand. Xbox still has value. And what value? Well, it's more convenient to play. How? How so? How's more convenient? You still have to download an updates. You still need the Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Live to use it. How is it convenient? Yeah, but it's just, it's a, and they stutter, and then they can't bring any and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm simply saying people want to have an argument with me, but yet they bring nothing to the table, dude. You want to have a debate with me, but you bring nothing of some kind of constructive, credible argument that I can look and say, oh wow, well, you got me on that. It's like I bring facts, dude. I always bring facts. I don't just sit around, wave that, fanboy flag, whether it's you're a Sony pony or whether you are or Xbot. I don't wave neither green or blue flag. I don't wave neither Nintendo Switch to red flag, nor am I waving yellow flag for PC Master Race. I'm not waving any flag. I'm not a cheerleader for any of these on these brands. I'm simply looking at it from a independent, unbiased, factual point of view based on the facts. So again, I want to end this video by saying, if I can play STARFIELD, if I can play Forza Horizon 5, if I can play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 pretty soon on a PlayStation VR 2, if I can play all of these Microsoft games, including upcoming Halo, including Gears of War Reloaded, if I can play all of your Xbox games on my PC, if I can play it on my cloud through television and Amazon, Fire TV Stick and Meta Quest 3, and my tablets, what's so exclusive about Xbox Series X? And why would you want to spend how much they're asking? $900? Why would you want to spend $900 on Xbox Series X for what? A console that has an old hardware, 6 years old, since 2020. Are you going to pay arm and leg for that console? Why? Don't you think it's better for you to just invest into a good gaming laptop and call it a day? And call it a day, bro? But no, but see, that's the problem with fanboys, Listen, this is not just me, shitting on Xbox fanboys. I also shit on ponies, Sony fanboys, all the fanboys equally, they suck. Because they all belong to a cult mentality. That's the whole point I want to emphasize here on this video. All of you belong to this cult mentality. That you are the best and everything else sucks. But I'm here to tell you, there's a guy like me here to tell you that you can't change the facts. You can, preach whatever you want to preach. You can, have your ceremonies of your cult belief or whatever you believe in, and perform your ceremonies all day long. I don't care. But you can't overlook the facts. The facts will be here long after I'm gone. Will be here forever and ever for millions of years. In the history books, they'll look at it and they'll say, well, there was really no point of owning an Xbox Series X because that console, it's obsolete. It has no exclusivity. There's no reason for people to buy that unless you happen to be part of, a fanboyistic cult. So here we are. Starfield, it's on PlayStation 5. And pretty soon will be coming to Nintendo Switch too. And pretty soon we'll have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's already on the PlayStation. And Indiana and the Great Circle is coming out soon on Nintendo Switch too. Again, remind me again, what's the value of Xbox Series X? I want to end the video by saying this. Remind me again. What is the value of Xbox Series X? 0. Big, fat 0. It has no value. So what's the point of buying this next generation Xbox console? Are there any exclusives? Are we going to take advantage of any exclusives? No. So what do I need it for? I'll just buy a new PC. I'll build the new PC. And I'm going to use the best possible GPU, build the PC, and take the advantage of Deep Learning Super Sampling 5. Did you see how photorealistic Deep Learning Super Sampling 5 looks? So what do I care about Project Helix? This is common sense. I know this is hard for you guys to hear, but this is facts. Facts, common sense hurts. It hurts because you don't want to hear it. But you know it's there. It will be there forever. Long after I'm gone, these are the facts. You can't change the facts, guys. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but there's no value in Xbox Series X, and I don't know what the value is with this super expensive Project Helix. There is a value with the Game Pass. I always said I have no problem with the Game Pass. I always said Xbox Game Pass has value. But that's all Xbox is. It's a service. It's a great service that has a great value. And if they can make this deal with Netflix, then I already said that is great. People will gladly pay $30 a month for Xbox Game Pass and Netflix. Okay? You see what I'm doing? I'm giving you guys both positive and negative. Okay? I'm saying yes, there is a value with Game Pass. And if they can make that deal with Netflix, there will be even more value. Okay, I never said that the Game Pass doesn't have a value. You will never hear me say that the Game Pass has no value. I will always say that the Game Pass has value. And I always said that. And I will keep on saying that. But as far as your beloved Xbox Series X and S console, I'm sorry that I disagree. It has no value because you don't need it. Remember, if I don't need something, it's not mandatory for me to have it. Because I can play all those games on my powerful gaming laptop or my powerful gaming desktop or your powerful gaming handheld or your PS5 Pro Enhanced, like this one, Starfield. And I'm not trying to be rude about this. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. If you enjoy your Xbox Series X, if you enjoy your Xbox Series S, God bless you, man. Have fun. But don't tell me that I need it. That's what I'm trying to say here. If you love your Xbox Series X, have fun, dude. No one's stopping you from having fun with your Xbox Series X. But stop telling everyone that it has value, because it doesn't. It doesn't have value because I don't need it. PS5, it has value because I can only play Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5. I can only play Gran Turismo 7 PlayStation VR 2 on PS5. I can only play PlayStation VR 2 Microsoft Flight Simulator on PS5 through PSVR 2. I can only play Wolverine on PS5. I can only play The Ghost of Yotei on PlayStation 5. There is a value here. PS5 has value because they have exclusives. Nintendo Switch 2 has value because they have exclusives. And plus their the third-party games that do come out on Nintendo Switch 2, they play really well. I look at Xbox. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm comparing Nintendo Switch 2 and PlayStation 5. They have value. But I look at the Xbox. If you compare Xbox Series X and S next to Nintendo Switch 2 and PS5 and PS5 Pro, you can say Nintendo Switch 2 has value. You can say PS5 and PS5 Pro has value. But you look at Xbox Series X and you say, well, what is the value of this old, 6 years old, super overexpensive console? What is the value there? None. Because every single game that's available, I can play it either through cloud or through my gaming laptop or through my PS5 or through my Nintendo. Remember, no red lines. Phil Spencer. Okay? So, unless Asha Sharma changes things with listen, unless, I want to end the video by saying this, the only way that this can change is if Asha Sharma, beginning of next year, with Project Helix, or whatever they will call it, whatever the official brand name is of that console, if they make it exclusive that you can only play certain games made from Microsoft Studio only on Xbox, okay, if they can do that, if they bring the exclusivity only on, if they bring only on Xbox, instead of this is an Xbox, if Asha Sharma is serious about removing that slogan, this is an Xbox, and she wants to bring only on Xbox, hey, then Project Helix will have value because you'll take the advantage of that powerful Project Helix console. You'll take the advantage of Gears of War, E-Day, and all these other games that are coming out, but you can only play them at Xbox Project Helix. Then there's value. Then people say, okay, I'll pay so much money for this console because there's exclusives that I can only play on this console, on this very powerful console. And the way these exclusives from Microsoft Xbox play on this console can only be experienced on this powerful Xbox console. People will gladly pay the money and they'll gladly buy that console and enjoy it. Now you can say, okay, well, there's a value. I have a value now. There's a huge value on this console. But right now, a 6 years old console, Xbox Series X and S, what's the value? It's down powered. It's an old console. My gaming laptop mops the floor. I mean, literally mops the floor. Again, I'm not trying to be like supporting PlayStation. I'm not trying to, support the Xbox, or nor am I trying to support Nintendo, or nor am I trying to support the PC. But I'm just like saying that look at the facts. Look at the facts. What are the facts telling you? The facts are telling me that I don't need the Xbox Series X. So all the people who are telling me, you made a mistake. Like, I get tired of that, man. People who have told me that, I blocked them. Every person who came to my channel and my comments and said, you made a mistake, I immediately banned them. Like, they were immediately blocked and banned. Dude, Don't tell me what's good for me. Don't tell me what is value for me. I'm not telling you either what's value to you. I'm simply saying, if you're going to come at me to tell me that your Xbox Series X is the greatest thing ever, well, then make your case. But you can't make your case. You can't make any legitimate case to bring any legitimate credibility to say, all right, here's something that I can present my case to show you why Xbox it's relevant and why Xbox has a value. Game Pass has value, but the console doesn't have a value. Unless Asa Sharma wants to change this. Listen, I still have hope for Xbox, but we'll have to wait and see. But right now, currently, as of April 7th, 2026, I don't see any value in Xbox console, and I sure as hell would not pay $900 for Xbox Series X 2 terabyte version. I would rather buy PS5 Pro and play this on PS5 Pro. Ask yourself, why would I pay $900 for the Xbox Series X 2 terabyte version when I can just buy a PS5 Pro and enjoy this and many other games, including Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, PlayStation VR 2, including Starfield, and many other games that are available on PlayStation 5. And they're all Microsoft games. You know, they're all Xbox games, you know. So, okay, guys. This is not me trying to be a dickhead. This is not me trying to be some sort of a rude bastard. I'm just simply saying, present your case. Present your case with some credibility, bro. Bring some facts. If Xbox it's value to you, then good, enjoy it. But don't breathe down all our necks and telling all of us that the Xbox is the best. Present your case. If you're going to say, listen, if you enjoy Xbox, none of us have a problem with that, with what you are enjoying your gaming with. If you love Xbox, and dude, God bless you, have fun. But don't breathe down our necks telling us that the Xbox is the best. You have to present that case. You have to present some credible evidence to support that claim. You can enjoy your Xbox. You can say to you Xbox has value, but don't tell the rest of us that we need it. Don't tell me that it's necessary for me to have an Xbox. Don't tell me that it's a mistake for me to sell my Xbox or to trade in my Xbox for Nintendo Switch 2. Don't tell me what's value for me. If it's value to you, have fun, enjoy it. But don't tell the rest of us what's value for us. You see, I bring the facts. You guys bring just justifying your purchase. I used to have an Xbox and I had a great time with my Xbox. I had a great time. I've been using it. I had a great time. And it served me great, served me well for 6 years, using it for 6 years. And after 6 years, I felt like I really don't need it after 6 years. But it has served me well in a course of 6 years. But right now, I see no value. The value doesn't have any value to me after 6 years. Project Helix, we'll see what Asha Sharma does. We'll see what she makes with this Project Helix. But again, you have to have a reason for people to spend that kind of cash. Let's say if the console is over $1,000 or if it's $1,200, you got to present your case to convince people, to tell people why they need to spend that kind of cash to buy that console. What's the value? Remember, if you want to sell something, customer needs to know what is the value here. You're asking this price, but what's the value? I used to be a salesman. And as a salesman, I would fail. Every single time I would fail if I can't present what's the value. You're asking this price tag, but what's the value here? And if I can give you the value of to justify the price tag, then I fail, you know. All right, anyway. Sorry, video is 24 minutes. There's so much here I wanted to say. Well, like I said, Starfield is out, man. And I'm pretty sure this is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch 2 will have Starfield as well next year. Mark my words, Starfield is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 next year. And don't be surprised if Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 also shows up on Nintendo Switch 2. Again, you know, the Xbox Series X, I really need it so badly. I have zero regret that I traded in my Xbox Series X and S. It was probably the best decision I made, because I already used my Xbox Series X and S for 6 years, and I felt it's time to trade it in and enjoy Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm glad that I did. Okay. All right. So, listen, like I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody here. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just simply presenting some facts. These are the facts. Okay? If you love your Xbox, dude, have fun. God bless you. But you can't overlook the facts. Everything I'm just speaking here, it's facts. Facts are facts. You can't argue the facts. Okay? Neither can I argue the facts. But you guys have yet to bring me any facts where you can say, oh, here's the reason why Xbox Series X, it's mandatory and you must have it. I have yet to see that factual information of evidence. Why do I really need it so badly? Okay? Thank you for watching. And again, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to lay out the facts. This is me laying out the facts. Okay? Thank you for watching. And, well, yeah, like I said, it's out. Starfield, it's out. There you go. Go play it on your PlayStation 5 Pro or your original PlayStation 5 or your PlayStation 5 Slim, whichever one you have. Or you can play it on your PlayStation Portal. There you go. Or who knows? Maybe they might include PlayStation VR 2. If they include PlayStation VR 2, that will add to even more value. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long, but this is how I work. There's so much I have to say. There's so much I need to say. And I can't say what I need to say in just short 10 minutes, you know. And I mean, I have plenty to say, and that's why these videos are close to half an hour, 27 minutes. This is the way I operate, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure you check out my other live streams. Make sure you check out everything that I have. I have so much content, daily content of live streams, of videos. Are you kidding me, man? I have so much variety of different games that I play. There's always something new. There's plenty for you guys to watch. All right? Thank you for watching, and thank you for understanding, and thank you for support. Appreciate it. I just want everybody to know that I can't even speak right now. I do appreciate support. I want everybody to understand who's watching this. I notice you. I see you. I'm not blind just because I'm wearing these shades. I'm not blind. I know you guys are supporting. I know you guys are here. I know you guys are giving a thumbs up. I know you guys are watching. And I just want you to hear it from me. To hear it from this geezer, from me, from my mouth, that I see you. I notice you. I see you. And I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I thank you for supporting me, for watching me. Okay? So I just want you to hear it from me that I appreciate you. Every single one of you, Mr. 4K, I appreciate your support. And I want you to hear it from me, from this old geezer with growing this big beard, Viking beard, you know, that I appreciate you and I thank you. Okay? Thank you very much.